Welcome back, Officers of the Republic. Is your Coruscant Underworld Police Chief APGAINS here, and you guys read the title. I'm gonna jump right to it. No need for some crazy exposition. We're not getting reworks, probably ever. Mace Windu, all of the characters that we've wanted reworks for so long. It's just not in the cards. So we're gonna have to just suck it up, I guess. What really frustrates me about that is, yes, from a business standpoint, I understand it. It doesn't add much value to them to add, viability to characters that we already have. I'm using the General Kenobi, or not the General Kenobi, but the new Master Kenobi requirement as an example. Lots of these characters are pretty good. I mean, Gas isn't a requirement, but he'll eventually either be on the team or go on his own team now that I finally have him 7 stars. But Kenobi, Yoda, they're all right. They don't need reworks. Django is really good once you got that tag. A rework made him a super viable character. He had a bunch of nice tags. These guys are all good. Cad Bane, basically useless. Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn, Aayla Secura, Cody, Clone Sergeant. Even kind of Bo-Katan without... I mean, she's got an okay kit, but the characters that we've had for a while, these are just examples from the Kenobi requirements, because now that Kenobi's out, Lord Vader's going to have requirements that, he's like Newt Gunray and Poggle. Newt Gunray's got an okay kit, Poggle's serviceable, but there's going to be some other characters in there who are like Cad Bane, who are like Mace Windu, who are just not good characters. And I understand it sucks. I understand, it's a business. If you ran the business, you'd probably do the same thing. I guess, yeah. I mean, if you're pulling in billions of dollars, it makes sense. You got something going on, right? It is a little frustrating because what I would love to see is more variety, because you guys know I mostly cover early and mid-game topics, and there's kind of only really a couple of strategies that are actually viable. There's only a couple of teams that are really good in the early game. You guys have me preach all the time about the APGAINS approved, core teams and stuff like that. Those are the teams you want to get, because those are the teams that are going to be good in the early game. They're going to be good in the mid game. They're going to be really good in the late game. There's no room for, what if you want a Jedi, a Galactic Republic Jedi Council, you really love Clone Wars, and, I really would love to throw Qui-Gon with Mace and Kit Fisto and Eth Koth and stuff like that. You can't do that. You're losing viability. Now, are those characters that we would love reworks? Mace Windu, yes. That would be fantastic. But, I don't think there's a huge call in the community for, Kit Fisto, for example. But, if we go to the bottom of the roster, I don't want Rogue One, I mean, there's a lot of characters in here that, your Kit Fistos that are starting to lose viability. Well, not that Kit Fisto ever really had viability, but we need reworks, and this is a huge caveat, which is why I'm maintaining hope that Capital Games can kind of save this. We need reworks, or we need more Mon Mothmas. Or we need more, who's a good example? Just someone who we can throw into teams to make them viable. We thought Ki-Adi-Mundi was going to be that guy. He's all right. Light side territory battles. He can do some work with random. If you got full Relic 5, Relic 7, Relic 8, Eth Koth, Gundais, Kit Fisto, stuff like that. But we need more Mon Mothmas. We need more characters who we can plug in to teams that we're not using or aren't super effective. Mon Mothma saved Hoth Rebel Scout for some turn meter and some Rogue One characters. We need Luminara viability. We need characters who we can plug in to save some of these characters. We need a character who we can plug in to save Cup. If you guys... Perfect timing. If you don't have a level 69 Cup, 6969 GP, are you really an APGAINS supporter of the 69th Precinct, the greatest precinct in all of Galaxy of Heroes? If we get 10,000 subscribers by Halloween, I will do a Halloween live stream in Slave Leia bikini. I kind of hope we do, and hope we don't get there, because that would be a little embarrassing. But, I mean, we're getting characters like Piet and Gideon who are revitalizing. We have 2 Troopers teams now, but there are some characters that we still kind of just want to be a little bit better. And that's fine. We're not getting reworks. They're going to get more characters. Hopefully the characters we do get are serviceable. I saw a good video. I think it was, I can't remember who it was by. but it was like calculating the price of a marquee character, and the average marquee character is $910. I hope we get a marquee character that can save the Galactic Republic Jedi, especially because I feel like they're the most egregious example of reworks not happening. And, you know, it would be nice if we got a character. Oh, God, who could it even be? I know we kind of have everyone. I just had a random epiphany. Pong Krell would be great in this game. You know, Dark Side, Unaligned Force User. Give me some Pong Krell. But, yeah, we got to have a rework to save the team that everyone loves, or we have to have a character that comes in to save the day. Let me know what you guys think. I'm a little upset, but you know it's not the end of the world. One other thing I do want to talk about is we have ships, and Executor is going to destroy everything. There's no way around it. Executor is going to destroy everything. Crumb talked about how the event is going to come into play, why it's going to be, you know, the long form event. It's basically, as you guys predicted, just like, you know, Radisson Finalizer. It's going to take forever free to play. Even if you have everyone, you're still going to have to whale out on refreshes and shards and stuff like that to get those 7-star ships super early, which is terrible, but, you know, it's par for the course at this point. So it's going to be it's going to be rough. And that's just, I think we're just kind of in an era. You guys saw the videos the other day about the silent nerfs. It's just kind of an era we're going to have to deal with for a while. I'm hoping we get something to, like, relieve all the stress. Like, we got some, you know, when Galactic Legends came and Relic 8s, it was kind of rough. But, you know, we got the great free-to-play update, rearranging characters. Accelerated rate was introduced to the game to help speed up the requirements. If the Executor is going to blow everything out of the water and whales are going to retake the meta, because now free-to-play players can, like Nicole's account, perfect example. She's 1 million GP, free-to-play. She's getting first place in Fleet Arena. There are people in her Fleet Arena who are 3 to 4 million GP. They have like 500, 600k Empire teams that they've been whaling out. They got like huge Rebel teams. She's still getting first place. Free-to-play is still being able to be viable. And the only reason free-to-play is still viable is because of, like, that Fleet Arena, that crumb, not to use crumb as, you know, CG crumb, but that, like, morsel of crystals that helps the free-to-play engine burn. It's just not there. And if Executor is going to come and mix that up, they gotta throw us accelerated rate ships. We got to get double drops for ships. It's the kind of the only way that the free-to-play players are going to have even a chance. And while I understand it might increase revenue from certain players, I feel like a lot of players are they're gonna be used to, you know, it's a struggle, but at least we got Fleet Arena. At least we can climb to top 5, top 10, depending on how old our fleet shard is. And, you know, get some crystals to help cope with the fact that the gear crunch is terrible and, you know, the free to play is getting crushed by pay to play. I foresee a lot of exiting. I know every time one of these updates come, a lot of people leave the game. And it's tragic because, you know, they're my friends, they're your friends, they might even be you. Hopefully it won't be me. I don't think it'll be me, but, you know, it's frustrating, but I'm hopeful for the future of the game. I really, really do hope they have something in store. You know, getting to know Doja and Crumb, I see that they love the game, and I think they want what's best for it, and hopefully their voices are heard over at Capital Games, and they, you know, throw us a bone. But, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, I love you, and I'll see you later.